What's going on, guys? I am back with another video. Today we're looking at US 100. So just to get to it very quickly, so today we're looking at US 100 and we're starting off from the daily time frame. I'll be doing a recap of a trade that I took on the 7th of December. So as I was doing my normal top down analysis, I saw a lot of consolidation here, and at the lower time frames I saw that I didn't see any opportunity for me to enter on here other than the fair value gap, and I wanted to find something that would create a little bit of substance. So since I had other techniques, I had other ways of trading, another different style, I felt like I could mix ICT as well as with flags, which is something I normally do now and then. So on the higher time frame I saw this daily flag, and going down to the 4 hour, I then, well, on the 4 hour I didn't really see a lot. I think this fair value gap here, I saw it on I think it was the 2 hour, I believe. Yes, so it is the 2 hour. So on the 2 hour I saw this fair value gap, and when price came in and bounced off from this fair value gap, I decided to go to the 15-minute to try and look for something that an entry model I could use ICT concepts, from the ICT concepts I mean. So I tried to look for an entry model, came here, saw price dancing around this area, battling up, so went up again to the 30 minutes, right? I think it was the 30 minutes, I think the 45 minutes. Yeah, so 30 minutes is fine, but I went to the 45 minutes. That's when I saw the change in state of delivery, especially since we're on a significant area like the fair value gap. I saw this CISD, I believe, so the change in states of delivery. So when I saw this, obviously I looked for multiple candles or consecutive candles going down, so that I can use them for price to go back into, and obviously try to trade it up going higher. So I saw this right over here. I saw price moving away, and I saw the change in states of delivery. Price created a market structural shift, and from there on price came back and rejected, and then tapped into this order block. I didn't really take this, I didn't take it from here, but I did take it based on this fair value gap over here. So I looked for price to blow through that or go above it and come back and do a retest on it. So it did do that over here. So going down to the 15 minutes, so on the 15 minutes we see that we have price going above, coming back in with this candle over here, and then that's when I entered. So what was I targeting? Well, if you look closely over here, we have equal highs. So if you look closely here, we have equal highs. Well, not necessarily great on the 15 minutes, but around the hourly time frame, I think the 2 hour hourly, you get nice clean get a nice clean double top over here. So there it is. So I targeted this area. Well, I wasn't sure that it was gonna get there, since obviously this seems like a high that you could target, or you could hope for price to reach within like 2-3 days, depending on how price is moving. Since it was NFP week, price managed to get there really quickly, and I wasn't really expecting this. So I saw a lot of opportunities on this leg over here. So if we go down to the 15 minutes, right, we can see that price came back, went above, retested on this area, and I was expecting price to retest here, but I didn't take this one as well, and also this one as well, I didn't take it. Price was rejecting according to this order block, and it came back, it closed the body of the these candles, they also closed inside of this fair value gap. so price continued to move higher and eventually hit my targeted profit, my targeted area, or area of liquidity, I mean. So right now, today, I am looking at this area and I'm hoping that price would eventually reject this fair value gap, and the fair value gap is clean on the 2 hour, right? Yeah, so the fair value gap is clean on the 2 hour. I'm hoping that price could reject this area and continue the movement to the higher side, hence completing this entire move, eventually hitting this area over here. If not, I expect price to push below, then come back with a retest, a bounce, and then I would expect price to come back around this fair value gap right over here. Other than that, there's nothing else. There's nothing else that I'm looking into. So I guess it's just gonna be that. So also about this flag as a whole and how it works with the ICT concept, or at least how I'm using it with the ICT concepts. So normally with flags, I used to wait for a flag to create at least to touch a trend line at least 3 times, which is always the common thing for people who trade flags. So you wait for the flag for price to touch the trend line 3 times, and then expect a move upwards or whatever. Or sometimes you could wait for a flag to create a double bottom around these areas, or a double top depending on the model, or a double top, right? So in this case, I waited for a double bottom, and since there was this fair value gap, it really helped a lot. And when I went down, obviously with all these other models that popped up, they all helped. So also along the way, as price was going higher and higher and higher, this also gave me confidence to hold this up until it reached its target. So originally I wouldn't have held this long. It's only because price seemed like it had a lot of momentum. So yeah, I think that's the reason why. And also I was kind of feeling a bit lucky, to be honest. But yeah, we'll see how things go today, and hopefully I will let you guys know how this trade goes. If I take it, if I don't take it, then yeah, it is what it is. But also another update is that on the 6th of December, I obviously took another trade, I think around these areas, yeah, and I took a loss. I didn't really do a recording of that, but I'm just letting you guys know that this is the deal sometimes, you know. So I took a loss here. I was expecting price to continue higher, but it didn't. It just rejected, and ended up taking a loss based on this. But yeah, that's all I got for today. So like I said before, like I always say, if you guys enjoy the content that I'm giving out, this is my second video, by the way. So if you guys enjoy the content and you appreciate the value that I'm giving out, please consider subscribing, liking the video, and commenting. I would really like to hear what you guys have to say. And yeah, man, thank you very much. Yeah.